So, hi, this video is a few days late. I was trying to make a decision on when exactly I would get my videos out, and I've made the decision that I will have my videos out on Monday. Today's Wednesday, so this video is late. I'm also only going to do weekly check-ins, weekly weigh-ins from here on out. So weigh-in from Monday to Monday. So I have the comparison for that. Let me see. So this last week Monday was my 1 week post-op, which was really 8 days because it was July the 4th was on that Monday, so I went July the 5th, which was the Tuesday. So when I needed to make a decision because the weight that my scale was telling me I was not the weight that my scale was telling me I was not the weight that my doctor's scale was telling me that I was. And I was really conflicted on how I was going to go about ensuring that I had an accurate readout. I'm not going to be going to my doctor every single week in order to weigh in. Therefore, I think it's best for me to use the scale from my house. That makes the most sense. Several things happened this week. This week hasn't been the best week ever. Some things that have taken place. I got really ill, really ill, super ill. And with being super ill meant that I was throwing up. So with me throwing up, that also meant that I was eating foods that I guess I wasn't supposed to eat. That aren't reacting well to my pouch. I'm not really sure what that is. I think it was a combination of things. And I was also eating too fast. I'm not going to lie. I was eating too fast. So for now, I am 280. Okay. For now, I am mostly concentrating on ensuring that I'm eating the right things and I'm doing well. So according to the list that my doctor gave me, on day 15, I can start eating solid foods. So on my day 15, I started eating solid foods. How I track my day. I downloaded an app called, and I want to say the right thing, and I found this out from someone that I follow on Instagram, and she hips me to it, and I absolutely love it. And it's called Baratastic. So you can't see again because my phone. On Baratastic, there are recipes, there's a journal, there's a checklist. So as you're going through the process from pre-op to surgery to losing weight to maintaining, the checklist mostly though is for pre-op, making sure. So things that are on there are letter of medical necessity, nutritional counseling, psych eval, seminar, things like that, insurance pre-approval. For me, I was prepaid. I didn't have to go through all of that. So that's it. You can also add your own checklist onto there as well. So that's one thing. So there are also reminders, and reminders, you can set reminders for your water, your vitamins, your shake, your meals, and then there's an other section to add whatever you need. And then there's a timer, which is my favorite. So on the timer, it tells you it's set for 30 minutes until you can drink. So after you eat, you want to drink, but for my doctor, I know I cannot eat and drink, which makes sense. I have a small pouch. Right now, I can probably hold, depending on what I'm eating. Liquids, I hold way more liquids. Solid foods, I think I'm probably up to maybe, I keep scratching right here and I've actually left a scar there now. For liquids, I can probably hold maybe between 2.5 to 3 ounces. I don't want to push it. But on here, it's really cool. You can put the start to, so you click the button. They have a button for water, a button for eating, and a for food, and then a button for chewing. So the water and the food button, it'll tell you if you just drink water and it's time to eat, it'll say you start the time and it gives you 30 minutes, and then it'll tell you it's okay to eat. For the water one, it's the same thing. You click it to say that you've eaten, you hit start, and then it'll give you 30 minutes, and then an alarm will go off and tell you it's okay to drink. The chew, which is my favorite for when I see that I'm going to be eating too fast, you have to chew for 20 seconds, then swallow. Chew for 20 seconds, then swallow. The only downside to that is you have to keep hitting start. So I'll put the bite in my mouth. I'll chew for my 20, I hit start, chew for my 20 seconds. It'll run out of time. Usually I'm still chewing when it runs out of time. And then I just repeat. So I think that's pretty cool. Then you have a step. You can sync it up to like your Fitbit or whatever you use as your step counter. Another thing, it measures your water intake. There is where you can enter your goals. Your protein goals, your weight loss goals, your carb goals, whatever. I haven't really figured that part out as yet. So if anyone knows how to use that part, I am open to getting assistance for that. So it has the weight tracker on there. And according to this, I have lost 24 pounds total. And I'll do my stats in a second. And then it measures my surgery date. And right now, it has been 16 days since my surgery. Inches lost. I just entered my inches last night, which I'm kicking myself for. I felt like if I should have uploaded my inches as soon as I downloaded the app, because inches are the thing that I've lost absolutely the most. Inches are what I've lost the most. But now they're in there, and so when I do my weekly weigh-ins, I'll also measure my inches. I think. I haven't decided how I want to do my inches, but that's probably the best way. So again, I have my goals for protein. It tells me what my BMI is. And then it gives me a quote. Every day you get a new quote. So today's quote is, my goal is not to be better than anyone else, but to be better than what I used to be. So I think that's like really, really bomb for it to do. At the bottom, there's a little plus button where you can do a daily log. It tells you all of that, so you can upload your food, you can upload your water, you can do all of that fun stuff, your exercise and all that stuff. I have not used, and light bulb moment. I'm guessing that's how your goals for your protein and all of that would be made. That makes sense. Didn't even think of that before. And then it gives you a summary of everything. So that's pretty cool. When I went in for my 1 week post, there's a possibility that I was dehydrated because I was not getting enough liquids in. I begged my doctor not to send me to the ER, hook me up to an IV. He said it wasn't necessary, but if I didn't get my act together, whatever that meant, that I was going to end up having to go. Short story long, I did not end up going. I got popsicles, I got Jell-O, because Jell-O counts as your liquid, not as your food. So I got popsicles, I got Jell-O, got my Gatorade, so I'm good to go. If you see me throughout my day, I'm walking around, I always have a bottle of water with me or a bottle of G2. So when it comes to my protein, I hate the way Premier tastes right now. I hate the way any protein shake tastes right now. It tastes horrible. It tastes disgusting. I feel like I am licking a sugar stick. Everything seems super duper, super duper, super duper sweet to me, and I don't know how to shake that. When I started on my weight loss with the proteins and everything, I also got my dad to drink protein shakes, my stepdad, to drink protein shakes, and I think I'm just going to give him all of my protein shakes because right now it tastes like drinking pure sugar and it's killing me. I've looked up Isopure. It's not a milky. Oh, that's another thing. Whenever I drink my protein shakes, what's happening is, and lucky for me, I walk with a toothbrush, I feel like there is gunk all over my teeth. So I'm constantly having to brush my teeth after I ingest any kind of protein. I'm not doing very good on my liquid protein. I'm not going to lie. I am up from, so the way my doctor has it set up is I eat every 2.5 hours. I am up from 5 in the morning. So 5 in the morning, I have my hot drink. Half an hour later, I have my breakfast. Technically, I wake up at 5. I lay in the bed until 5:30. So, which I probably shouldn't do. I go back, I hit the snooze. Anyways, I'm up by 5:30. I drink my hot drink. By 6 a.m., I've had my breakfast. So, by 6 a.m., I've had my breakfast. By 8:30, I'm having my protein shake. So, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11. By 11, I'm having my lunch. So it's kind of ridiculous. My phone is constantly going off because I have all the alarms programmed in my phone. And so where you would have breakfast, protein, lunch, protein, dinner, protein, I'm also having a middle meal, another meal here, a protein packed meal, protein. So I start eating at 6:30, and I don't stop eating until 9:30, 10 at night, and then I'm in bed by 11:30, 12. So yeah, that's that. That's annoying to me, but I'm trying, and I've been slacking on my protein. My meals are good, and my meals are protein packed. Because now that I can eat the solid food, I have been eating ground turkey mixed with a teaspoon of spaghetti sauce and a sprinkling of cheese. That's my go-to meal right now. On the weekends, I have a scrambled egg with avocado and sprinkling of cheese and salsa. I love spicy food, so I have spicy salsa. The one thing that I know my pouch hates, my pouch detests, my pouch cannot stand, and that would be mashed potatoes. So I tried to eat those during my mushy foods, because what's mushier than mashed potatoes is what I thought. So during my mushy food period, I tried it. I didn't like it. It was horrible. I can't stand it. I'm not going to eat it. Now, I had clam chowder because that was an issue. I had a really bad day. It was one of the days I was throwing up, and soup always soothes my pouch. So soup or broth. So I went to Publix and I bought their soup of the day, which was lobster bisque. I had never had lobster bisque before, so I did not know what was in store for me. I got my small amount. I doubt if I got an ounce. Nah, no. Doubt if I got an ounce. Which sucks donkey balls because I still have to pay full price for everything, which I think is horrid. But I bought that, and then I bought a can of the Campbell's slow roasted, slow cooked New England clam chowder. Loved the lobster bisque, went down easy, was warm, soothed my stomach. There weren't like chunks of food in there. It was very smooth. It was like a cheesy tomato soup sauce thing, and I hate tomato soup because I think it's tomato sauce, but whatever. It was like a cheesy tomato-y consistency, but lobster flavored. So it was good eats. Clam chowder, stuck it in the microwave. It exploded in the microwave for some very, very odd reason. And literally, an ounce was left again. So when I needed another meal, that's what I ate. And they were chunky. There were chunks of potatoes in there, and I slowly chewed them, and my stomach was fine with it. So my mother suggested I mash my own potatoes versus buying pre-made mashed potatoes to see how my stomach reacts in it. Maybe it's a preservative that's in the food that my stomach is not reacting properly to. I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. My scars look amazing. I have pictures of those. So my scars look amazing. My when I go, it's Florida, so it's hot and it's humid. So when I go outside to walk the pups and we go for our walks, when I come in, I am sweating bullets. It looked like I went out and I had a swim, and I perspire a lot. I'm a natural, stop fighting over my hand, please. I am a natural sweater. It's what I do. Okay, you're in the video. You're in the video. You guys are in the video. So, but this just seems like a real exorbitant amount. I want to start working out. I'm like ready. I'm ready to hit the ground running. I'm ready to start boogieing. However, I cannot because I have not been cleared to exercise as yet. I can only do the walking. So I guess at my 6th week, I'll hopefully be cleared. If I feel better than by then, I'm gonna be walking. I'm gonna be exercising by then. I'm not gonna be lifting heavy weights and doing ab work. I had a really rough, like I said, I had a really rough, it was 2 days that were really, really rough. And one of those days, it felt like immediately the day after surgery again. I was hunched over, couldn't stand up straight, couldn't figure out what was going on. And I was in massive amounts of pain. My pouch felt like it had burst open or something. So I think what occurred was for the weekend I was home, I wasn't at work. So Saturday and Sunday, I forgot to take my Protonix. So I'm not sure if it was a buildup of acid inside of me. I'm not 100% sure. But Sunday night when I was like, oh crap, I didn't take my Protonix, and I like ate one really quick. Still in pain Monday. I took my Protonix like I was supposed to. And by Tuesday, I felt a lot better. So, I know, it's Wednesday. Keep in mind, it's Wednesday. So by yesterday, I was feeling better. Today, no pain. Absolutely none. My Protonix is back on schedule. My blood clotting was at the heparin, I think. Done with that. Don't have to take that anymore. Thank you. Because my stomach is black and blue. Like I said, I have pictures of that I'm going to interject. So, stats. Here we go. So, last week, Monday, my scale said that I was at 280. 280. Yeah. My scale said that I was at 280. Really? Sorry. Just trying to look at it. I have it in the app. I should have written it down somewhere. I think I'm 275.4 right now, if I'm not mistaken. I want to see a graph, chart. Okay, so, right. 7/11/2016, which was, I don't know when that was. Sorry, I should have been more prepared. So 7/11, that was Monday. I was 275.4. So that is for a total week weight loss of 4.6 pounds. So I think I'm doing very well for the total, and the total of 24 pounds lost, because it rounds. So, or it doesn't round, whatever. It just takes the solid number. So for a total of 24 pounds lost, and keep in mind that I lost 4 pounds prior to surgery. So far so good. For those of you who are following me, if I'm not mistaken, I only have like 3 subscribers, But if anyone out there wants me to record more often, if you want me to vlog, see how my day is going, I doubt I can do that right now because I'm so busy at work. But just let me know. Let me know what your ideas, your suggestions are. If you want to see what I'm eating, what I'm cooking, I will be more than happy to share that information. Toodles.